Now I am live. I am live now. Okay. Make sure I am good to go this time around. Make sure I am good to go this time. All right, so my sound is good. My sound is good. Okay. That's good. I don't know what happened earlier, but okay, guys, what is up? This is Q Wilson returning. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but today I'll be talking about what is MEPS. MEPS is a simple process. MEPS is the military entry processing station, where in my previous videos I talked about what happens when you see the recruiter, when you take your practice as a BAF, and what happens if you get a 30, well, under 30 on your ASVAB. But now, this video talk about the whole process when you go to MEPS. So, first thing first, after you do your little practice test with your recruiter, they'll schedule a date and time to take the ASVAB. Once they find out what date and time to go, they'll call you up, or you'll find in on the spot, depending on which branch you are, about the MEPS. So you go the day before. Well, you go the day before, you're not supposed to smoke or drink any alcohol, because on the medical side of MEPS, it will invalidate your results, and you might have to redo it in another 30 days. And if you do it in another 30 days, it's going to make your recruiter a little bit unhappy with you, because it's like you're wasting any time. Recruiters don't like you wasting time. They got more important things to do instead of wasting time. So now that you at the hotel the day prior to MEPS, make sure you get a good rest and everything, because you're going to be up from 6 probably to swearing in time, probably 2:30, most likely 3 or 4, depending. So you get there, you get up to the hotel. The hotels are immaculate. They are very nice. They are 5-star hotels. The military is paying notes to make sure their future recruits are all about serving and being comfortable. So once you get there to the hotel, you'll have breakfast, have light breakfast. Don't starve yourself, because you probably won't have another meal until like noon or 1 o'clock. Once you get on the bus, where everybody's going to take that little ride to the place, you'll get a safety briefing. The safety briefing tell you what to do, what not to do, what to bring, and what not to bring. Once you get your safety briefing, everybody that's going to do the ASVAB, the real deal ASVAB at first, they go take that first. That takes normally 2 to 3 hours, because the process is real long. So after you do your ASVAB, then you will do your medical. Your medical, everybody's seen the videos prior about that, about you have to be in your underwear, basically, walking around doing the duck walk, making sure your height and weight, make sure you don't have no abnormalities on your body, no left wing personal stuff, that might disqualify you, because tattoos can disqualify you from joining if it's racial or, radical or something like that. So once you do ASVAB, completed that, the medical stuff, you do a drug test. You do a hair, not a hair, you do a blood test for STDs, HIV, and stuff like that, because if you can't go into the military like that, because it's going to be spread of this disease and stuff. So they'll disqualify you if you got one of those ailments. And if you do have one, they'll tell you behind closed doors. If you don't, you just keep going through the process. Now, the process is very stressful, and you got to be okay with the whole process, because I know it's going to be a lot of sitting and waiting throughout the whole day. Now that you're doing your drug test, you do your eye exam, your hearing exam, you do a little aerobic exam. Females, they do something with the female doctors. Males do with the male doctors. You're going to be sitting in the cold room. Make sure you have clean underwear. People don't go there with no clean underwear. I've seen it, and I've been to MEPS many a times. So you did the medical part. That's good. You did the ASVAB part. I told you in the last video, you'll see your liaison to whatever respective branch you go to. Once you do your liaison and they find your job, or you want to pick the job you want, you'll probably get signed on for a bonus. Once you get a bonus, take the bonus because it will help you, like I said before. Also, you'll do a swearing in ceremony. I'll put a link in the description when I'm done about what you do when you do the swearing in ceremony. You'll do 2 swearing in ceremonies if you're National Guard. If you act, because the reason why you do 2 ceremonies is because National Guard got to pledge they, oath of enlistment to the governor and to the president because you got to serve 2 instead of 1. If you active duty, you just serve to the governor, not the governor, to the president. What's up? Who is this? Oh, this is Crew. What's up, Crew? How you doing? State and country. Yup, you're right about that. You talk about state and country. If you active duty, Crew's in North Dakota, I believe they got a Air Force base close by. I'll get him on one day. So back on track. The National Guard 2, active duty once, reserve. Even the reserve only do 1 because they still part of the federal side. National Guard is state and federal. So you do your oath of enlistment. You ask your family to come. Tell them to come by a reasonable time because it's going to be an all-day process, and then you don't want them waiting too long. Yeah, he said it's missile silos out there. So when you get to the MEPS and you're almost done the MEPS, there's going to be a lot of tiring things to do. If you are prior service, you'll probably come back the day before, and it was called an inspect. An inspect is basically simple as hell. You don't got to do the ASVAB. The only thing you do is show up and do height and weight. Once you do your height and weight, you re-sign your contract, and that's it. You just keep on moving. Now, you're transferring through branches at MEPS. Say you're going to say you're going to Marines to Army. You don't have to do Army basic training. If you go to Army to Marines, you do have to do Marines basic training. And Army does not do Air Force basic training. And you might have to do what is called split training with the Navy or Coast Guard because Navy and Coast Guard is directly for water, and you got to learn how to swim. So you'll probably they told me you have to do like a 10-day or 45-day class on that. It's not necessary basic training, but it give you the basic training vibe, even though you are prior service. So the prior service side is way easier. Get in, get out. That's basically it. You're not staying too long. You get there at 6, you be done by 9:30 at the most. You ain't staying too long. Once you find out where you're going to be going, they'll give you your orders and you ship off or leave in that reasonable time. So if anybody got any questions about MEPS, please hit me up. Cash app me. Right in the comment section. And just hit me up. I'm here to help. I'm having another video pretty soon or tomorrow. Anybody got any questions, comments, and concern? And please subscribe to my channel.